Hello guys, welcome back into the channel. Um, Today is going to be me changing the sliders, the gameplay sliders for the Miami Hurricanes Dynasty. I'm going to be using ChatGPT as I did before, but this time is going to be a little bit harder. Quarterback accuracy, it's saying 38. It says if we'll get back to that. Pass blocking, it's saying 35. Wide receiver catching, it's saying 40, but it does give you a little bit of adjustment here coming up. So run blocking, 35, we're going to keep it where it's at. Ball security at 48. Pass defense reaction time, it is saying 42. Interceptions, it's saying 30. Pass coverage, 40. And tackling at 45. Okay, so it's quite a bit different. CPU sliders said they're pretty nasty, is what it says. Quarterback accuracy going to 55. Pass blocking, we are going to 60. Wide receiver catching, it says 55, so we're going to keep it at the 62 we're at. Run blocking, it says 60. Ball security says 55. We're going to go to 52. We don't want to go real high. Defense, saying their pass coverage at a 65. Pass coverage at 65. Interceptions, it is saying 55, but I'll go 5 up. I'm not gonna go any harder. Their tackling is saying 60, so I like that. Like I'm liking the difficulty there. This is our national championship year, so I want it to be a challenge if we're going to get there. Let me see. Special teams, I'm not going to mess with. AI settings, it says very important. Offensive holding at 55. False start at 60, but we're going to keep it at 65. It hasn't been. Defensive pass interference says very important that you get this to a 60. It says if it's too easy after 4, lower the quarterback accuracy to 35, run block to 30. We'll go ahead and go run block 30 now because we're at 31 and it's been kind of too easy. The accuracy is already at 35. CPU pass coverage is saying 70, so we're going to leave it at the 65, see how it is. But that's the new slider set. I just wanted you guys to be included in getting that set. But with this video, I guess we're going to go ahead and just jump into the TCU game. Well, no, we'll jump into the recruiting, show you guys what's going on, and next video will be the game against TCU. So let's see. Ready for a visit. Let's take all these off of these guys. Now my board this year, I turned on auto recruiting and let the CPU fill out my board, so I am going in blind. I do have more 5 stars than normal on the board, but it's blindly. Don't know if they're busts, don't know if they're gems, none of that stuff like I have been. And even next year, I'm going to increase this even more because I'm going to turn on auto recruiting and keep it on. not letting the CPU do it, but I'm going to do it myself. But just them setting my board every week. They can squander my board. So it's going to be like a competition, an added level of competition. You guys stay tuned for, next year. It's going to get us into some things that I would suggest doing from base, but I know Miami on this game really realistically has like a 2 to 3 year window off the bat. So you've got to kind of move quickly. That's why I do a couple cheese things. But anyway, let's get into his hard sell. Let's give you guys an update for the full week. Let me see. Status seeker. Brand exposure, coach prestige, conference prestige. I don't know why it's highlighting something different. You gotta watch because sometimes it will. Well. We're not gonna schedule yet. Conference prestige. Odds are this is going to be aspirational goals, but we'll do our due diligence just to make sure. Could be status seeker. So with that, we'll hit status seeker and a soft sell on aspirational. I know it's probably going to be aspirational, but just to be safe. Landry, let's see what you got, buddy. You are championship contender. Okay. With this one, I already know it's going to be hometown hero, but just to make sure again, could be house call. Okay, it could be house call, so like I said, do our due diligence, do the soft sells, but I'm telling you, I've been playing this game long enough. If it comes between wasn't aspirational goals, hometown hero. If it comes between hometown hero, anything else, aspirational goals and anything else, or standard bearer and anything else, those three are usually your safest hard sells. But either way, house call, hometown hero. Let's see, conference prestige, probably the same thing here. Let's hit you with a soft sell. It wouldn't be house call. Could be conference legend or aspirational goals. I mean, you'll have those few outliers that happen every once in a while, but now this is for high school players. Transfer portal guys, it's usually the opposite. Like, say how we have conference legend and aspirational goals, odds are it would be conference legend. All right, but let me see. That'd be 50, 60, 70. We got enough points to schedule the visits. Corner. Let's check this guy. Schedule visit. Larry Wang. Manny Sendejo. Let me see. Let's just hit him. All right. Hit him, get that double up. We won't get the double up here with him any of these 3 weeks, so let me check the overview. We have to go probably week 12 and championship contender. All right. The only one that he has is right here on the bye week. Well, that doesn't give him a negative, too. So, let me check your overview. We got Alabama, so let's try to schedule you out at Cal Week. All right, and we need to check the ones that were visit scheduled. All right, yeah, aspirational goals was a no-go, so hit him hard with the Sunday player. And watch it make a liar out of me, but it usually, I swear, it's always what I was talking about earlier. Like how I said Sunday player or aspirational goals. It's usually always that, but now it's gonna. All right, we got aspirational goals on McFoy. Hometown hero was the right guess on Alonzo. Star search. What are we a C in? Playing time for a Will linebacker? I could see that. Okay, conference legend, Larry Strong. Hometown hero. I missed this one, so. But, let's see how much we're in the lead. Hometown hero was wrong. So, like I said, yeah, it's starting to make a liar of me this time. So yeah, that's why you do your due diligence, but conference legend should be his go-to standard bearer, gamer. We're doing our due diligence with him. We got football influencer clocked in. Clocked in was the right thing, so we'll take it off and hard sell it. Hawkins, star search. Let's just take off these 50. Well, let's make sure, yeah. Standard bearer. Let's take off the 10 extra, because we gotta. I do need to go in. Let's check it by interest. Okay, interest status. Let's see. Okay, we can't really take yours off. Can't really take yours down. 5 and you're still good. Should we? Okay. Let's just remove that 5. That way we know to come back to you. Moody. Starting to get down to the nitty gritty now. Abreu. We'll remove it to know that we're good. Like, we don't even need to add anything else to you right now. Make sure I'm not like heavily in the lead with any of these guys that have 40 on them. Just so I can release some points back out into the system if I need. I like to be to where like they can't catch me. You know, their bar, that dark blue, I like it to be where my light green is. Almost kind of like this one, but it's not quite like this one. I can relax off of him for like this week. Save that 5, even though it's just 5. Uh, Oklahoma, I could take a chance with him. Save that 5. I think I will. I can definitely save the 5 here. Because what's the 5 really going to do there? Yeah, what's the 5 going to do with all these guys? I might as well save it in the guys that are like close. I mean, Alabama, teams like that can easily catch me right off. Take that off. Because the 5-star is going to be one that I'm. Alright, we got him set. Let's take the 5 off of him. Alright, then we're going to see. So, 1, 2. Three. All right, 4 guys with 115. All right, it says 28.75. So we're going to start with let's see, who was it? These two. 25. 25. There's one more. Was it him? No, I think it was this right tackle, but let me make sure. See, yeah, it's the right tackle. Where is he at? All right, so we'll add a 5 to him. What do you got? We might as well take the 5 off of you too, even though you're a 5-star. I hate doing it on 5 stars, but that way we can spend points like this elsewhere. Well, we got his. We've actually got so many running backs anyway that, let's see. I don't think I even need running backs this year. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even need a running back this year. So, Tyree, I'm going to save my 25 points. Recruiting board. Yeah, I might have to back out because it froze. But yeah, I don't need running backs. I got like 8 on roster right now. Probably more. So let's hit you with the full bar there. I'm gonna hit you with a 10 spot. That leaves me with 10. Let's see. Chow had 40. Who else went down? Irvin. Okay. Let's hit that. Let's hit Chow with that extra 10. Alright, but that's going to do it for that. Let's just look around the league, see what's been going on. Conference standings wise, we have Clemson leading the way in the ACC, Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, us, Duke, Boston College, Pittsburgh, Cal, Louisville with 1 loss. A couple teams here with 1 loss, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 undefeated teams. The American has 2, Rice and UAB. Let's check USF. What's going on with them? Why are they 1 and 2? Louisville, Boise State. That's why. I mean, I think they'll make their way back around. Let's see. Rice, UAB, UTESA. All right. Big 12, Arizona, Colorado, Oklahoma State. And Texas Tech at 2 and 2, West Virginia at 2 and 2. We beat Utah to start the year. TCU is 1 and 1. That's our opponent this week. But Oklahoma State, Colorado, and Arizona are all undefeated. The Big Ten has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 undefeateds. Maryland's a good sim team. So, that may be, in my opinion, like the second best sim playbook that nobody really talks about is Maryland. Kind of like Duke, but Maryland does it in the Big Ten with a lot better competition at a lower rated team. Conference USA, Sam Houston finally getting out of the blocks. Independence, UConn, and Notre Dame. Let's see, UConn. Who did you lose to? Ole Miss. So that's not a bad loss. Maybe force a couple wins here so you don't lose nothing stupid. Because it's still a team, especially with Fran Brown, that I'm wanting to get into the ACC. So I don't want him losing anything stupid. Let's see if Notre Dame's still up there. Notre Dame has dropped a half of a star, but they're 3-0 this year. We got Toledo, Buffalo, two teams that I've been kind of going behind the scenes and working with. Let's see, Buffalo. Of course, you lose to Michigan. Yeah, you should. Gonna kind of let it play out, though. Mountain West, UAB, Hawaii. Or UNLV, Hawaii, I'm sorry. Boise State finally coming back to prominence, 3-0, with Fresno State at 2-1. The rest of the Pac-12 sucking. SEC. Let's see. 4 undefeateds: Georgia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and Missouri. Sunbelt. I don't think we got any undefeateds. Nope. They're all like one-star teams. A little bit of. It's so hard to build prestige on this game. The old ones, the only thing you had to do was really get them bowl eligible, and it would. Stats through 3 games. Well, let's check Heisman Watch. Okay. And Mensa's completely off the board here. Which we're in week 4. We have had, I think, 2 bye weeks already. His passing TDs aren't there. So he's got 11 total touchdowns. That, and, he's played 3 quarters out of the game, if that. We have Gerard Pringle with only 98 yards this year. We may be trying to put him back at the number 1 spot. Tony, 262. Moore, 183. Have given up a sack. We have Buchanan has given up 1. 13 assists, 18, 7 and 7. I mean, these guys have my defensive line has been nasty. Lowe doesn't have a sack yet. Thornton with 2 interceptions. That was the first game of the year. And Kelly Jones. Let's see what the top stories are for this week. And Louisville they did. They got smacked by Georgia. Duke, Louisville, it's not looking good for Louisville to back-to-back road games. If you guys didn't know, DJ Lagway is TCU's quarterback. But we'll take, and I think he's their highest rated player at 89. But we'll take a look a little bit at their, because I've been helping them behind the scenes some too. But this game's going to be tough with these new sliders because I don't know what to expect. I just know I'm ready to expect like a hard game. I mean, even with the roster not being really nowhere as, I don't know, it's not bad roster. I don't know why they're rated so low, but it's going to be rough. It's going to be a rough game. But stay tuned, guys. It's getting ready to come right up right after this. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. But I just wanted in a different video, so I'm going to get out of here. And there's one more thing. I want to check the red shirts, make sure that guys aren't going to be burning up their red shirt. For nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I don't see the depth really with these new slider sets. I don't see the depth really coming in onto the field as much because we're going to need our best players out there. Fanine, we haven't. I mean, he's been sneaking in special teams, and I don't like that. Corner. Thornton, he's a senior, though. We're not redshirting him. Between the kickers, we're probably going to keep that third kicker and release one of these two guys. Let me see. Probably him because I think his kick power is higher. I usually go with kick power first. Yep, kick power compared to this punter, Jake Hendricks. Because I feel like you can always put a kicker in at punter, but it doesn't always translate punter and at kicker. But, that's the last of the video. We're going to get in the game against TCU. It'll be game 4 of the third year of Miami Hurricanes. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Have a good day.